So this particular office is like we receive call. People outside there complaining whatsoever emergency they face with, and then in turn this officer sound the bell for the people that's supposed to move out with this vehicle to go to the area where this call is coming from. These are the endpoints of the hose. These are the branch that they used to face the fire with. This is one of the branch, and the hoses are there. The hoses are over there. Let's go and see exactly. These are the hoses that we use, and there are some other branches here. We have three shifts around the clock, and each shift carry 20 officers, 20 officers in each shift. There are other officers working within the admin section, and there are roughly about 60 of them. The vehicles are there, as you see them, they are all ready for fire and also rescue purposes. They are there, and we have other stations that are out from this place. So the vehicles are there, parked there, waiting for just an emergency call. So we also have a team that goes with the fire guys, and to see how best they search for people if they are in there, so that they may not die, and see how best they remove them from that fire so that they come out. That's the role they perform.
I've never went to fought fire, but I always go there to go and help in rescue cases.
I'm the officer in charge, where we discover that there is a electrical short circuit that caused this fire because of poor wiring. I've been put out by inmates. We have the call, but the wrong message we receive. There is the report that we have that there is a fire outbreak at, let me see, Ferry Junction area, Kisibrook. But later we receive a call that the fire is out by inmates, so we decide for come and discover. According to our finding, we find out that there is a poor wiring that caused this fire.
This line they cause this danger because as light sky na high voltage and then spark can cause that. You see?
Have been put in place.
Yeah. Everything is now in order. Perfectly in order.
Yes, sir.
Attention! Down! Forward! Forward! Martin! In the Martin move! Forward!
This is a punishment.
About turn!
He fails to participate within the cleaning within the office. And this is our job. We're supposed to clean before we take over duty full. So he fails, he puts up arguments. So that's why he's punished.
Forward! Then do an hour and you watch me.
Punishment.
Right turn!
I'm asking about
Forward!
It is good for me to be punished because when you're late, they need to punish you. And I argue my senior officers. That is why they punish me. And it is under the laws of the fire institution that anything you do, they need to give you fatigue or you carry suction hose, you do some exercise.
This situation, arguments not for dinner this room. Now order, respect you boss, respect authority. You fireman, respect your senior fireman. You fireman, senior fireman, respect your sergeant. Some officer upwards, through the ranks. And the punishment is correct. This officer a day, it's right for know exactly your duty, your responsibility. Obey is better than sacrifice.
So dear, what should they do now? Will they go to class? Very important issues they dey for land. Let me try for know them. Let me try for know them. Oh. If we're not able to know them now, we're not going to correct the other one.
Single file. To electoral. Quick march.
Under section 22H, neglect of duty, a charge. An unfailure to exculpate himself before chief officer shall liable to any of the following punishments. Now the punishments then for that, for section 22. 1, you get confinement to station when off duty. When you're off duty, if you be confined not more than 2 days, extra parades or extra fatigue of 3 hours a day for not more than 3 days.
Twin, talk to her. Talk to her, let me know. He is confined to station for 1 day. Yeah, he have a misunderstanding with his elder boss. So, no arguments, obey and complain. So, they decide for confining to station for 1 day. Just a day. With an extra fatigue like this, we will clean all of the compound. Extra fatigue. That's the extra fatigue. It's my friend. It's my best friend. I love him. He loves me too. He have a spirit to face in fire, any kind of condition. So that's why I love him.
We are waiting on standby now. We are waiting to go and fight fire.
This man is a forefront man. He's a branch carrier. He's a real man that faces the fire directly and then fights the fire and makes sure that he combat the fire.
In the case of emergency, sometimes if the vehicle don't have access to go, sometimes we go out there and sensitize sometimes.
We go out to the public, institutions, even school, going children. We sensitize them about fire prevention.
I go to houses to sensitize people how to use their appliances, especially the cooking appliances, for example, the coal pots, the gas cookers.
December month, we do observe the Samatan, that is the dry winds that blow. So it is like going to the countryside where they do most of their farming activities. We usually sensitize them how to cross their fire belts while doing their farm burning bush, right? So in the homes, we usually go to various communities, teach them how to treat their electrical appliance home, how to go about their cooking, because most of our people are using the opening to cook.
Whenever you left it at home unattended, the wind is blowing and it came in contact with flame burning material like paper, cloth, or even wood, it catches fire. So that is the time that we have most of the fires in Sierra Leone.
Then we are checking oftenly to see if you are coping with our advice. Then if we find you you are, let me say, you are making stubbornness, we'll give you invitation to come to the office. Then we'll charge you to court.
Going to our local communities, talking to little children. I have a song that I always sing for them, right? Fire, fire no good. Pikin no for play with fire. Pikin no for play with fire. Fire no good. It means that a child mustn't play with fire when he or she is not supposed to touch even a match, neither a lighter, or those one say, I'm going to make fire for mama. So, as a disabled man, we encourage such people in our fold because, you know, firefighters, we are friendly. He's been helped by the chief that he can to find his living here. So he's been encouraged, even though he's not a firefighter.
I've been here for 3 years, so I bring myself here to find living. So before I go to the street to go and beg, I decided to come here, find something to do. This is my handwork. It's in this field. I already do the 1 year course in RIPS, but I don't have money to get my certificate.
The basic salary when I was working in this department, you just do it. You don't have no future in the basic salary. So I just deliberate. As a strong firefighter, in down fire, I have to went to the fire. So I just come into this place, nothing to eat, just sitting down there, think over and over, think. We don't have better uniform. The department. This supply came from Germany. This over 2 years, we have only one uniform. I have 6 years old, 12 years old. Then I just have a 3 months baby, 3 months. The three of them.
We don't want them to be dirty. So any week, any Saturday, we clean them. We clean the vehicle, everything. So this is the way that we clean the hose. We don't have machine, we only use manual. So from there, we leave them there, they dry. From there, we coil them and we put them back to the vehicle. Clean the vehicle, clean all the instruments, the hose, everything. A long pipe.
So only get house in Bong. How they tell you so? We allow one. All out of 4 feet. It is you. It is
And most time, when the water finish from this particular vehicle, the vehicle go to an hydrant and see how best they get water from that particular hydrant. But there are certain hydrants that don't work, but the ones that work, we go there and see how best to get water from them. 9,000 liters. 9,000 liters.
Now, so see them make now. Well, like they don't mean to stamp.
Help me out. 300, 300, 300 at the headquarters. 301, 301, 301 is C station. 302, 302, 302 about this station. Time for fed, now they drink for wet fire. Time for fed, now they drink for wet fire. Fire mana, only mana. Rixie life for fight a fire. Fire mana, only mana. Rixie life for fight a fire. So we respected, no molested. Any side see them give them bravo. No respect them, no molest them. Any side see them give them bravo. Respect, hi, this Flamite crew.
For them, what watches? Yes. Sunday, starting night. We came at 8 o'clock. 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, we take up duty until the next morning, Monday morning, we go home. We are white watch. We are the best watch in the fire service. We are fighting dangerous fire. Yes. Most of the dangerous fire
in the country.
Where the watch we fight at fire. White watch.
I was in the watchroom for about 4 to 5 years, yes, receiving fire calls. But now I am at the operations ground, or I am in the operations team now, going out to put out fires anywhere we get fire calls. It's my responsibility right now. Yeah. Then another responsibility is because we have a sporting wing, and I'm the athletics captain of the sporting wings.
Adija,
Actually, the bell and the call fireman, because all can scatter all man in a young corner. So if they knock the bell and sound the bell, all man in the room come. But the way they sound the bell, if the fire call come, the bell sound different. But also they turn out drill for all the officers then turn out come. So like for disseminate message or they want to ask something, that's what they do. They knock the bell, all man run come, then they disseminate the message, then scatter the bell, fall out until they have been. But we there standing there, vehicle and traffic there, we affect all the things there. At times we give it down, the job for go clear traffic. So okay that the fire scene we become exhausted. But you know, for a man, except for the physically fit, and you need to make the practice more.
Okay, no problem. God make the damage look minimized, eh? Okay, then God make nobody not come. Okay, well, take it. The problem is, every traffic now set in our which I nobody put up on the traffic is a serious one.
That's one of the difficult road they encounter, right? What the kind of fast in like this congested areas, the bystanders, the police for helping, for condom the area. The police have condom the area, they will work efficiently. But now you see, you can't pass the help. I can't reverse. The street too tight. But you can't reverse. not keep happy with fire they be, but I work. We train for go put out fire and save lives there in property. So we can work it out. I can feel happy really. At least now resting period for those two families, you know. At times we can share ideas with them, you know, personal things that really happen now. Then can advise you somehow, you know, although they're not officers involved. Some, you know, I would say personnel to personnel, action and reaction the way they will call, then can advise you. So you can feel okay working those two families. Disseminate messages or call the personnel together if you want to talk with them. Then this fire call. The sound of the bell is different. Yes, sir. Whenever we return from fire scene, we also call stop message, go for document everything. The boss go for no, and go for take an to the government side, because the side is responsible for that day. So that watch room or the control center. Now them, when they alert we, because they take the address of the fire, the caller in name, the address of the fire scene, all they take them. So we go to the fire scene now, when we return back, he also call stop message. The boss man, the officer in charge, and they go relay the stop message. The mileage we control, or the mileage we cover, sorry. The documenter, everything documenter inside.
I received the fire call, mark the bell, then the crew then left to the fire scene. When the crew they don't come, they can give me stop message, waiting and passing and the fire gone. And all right time, it almost time for la handing and taking over. Then I knock the bell for say. Now time don't reach for we hand over to the next shift where they come.
The people who open it here, so you see the place open. The opens out, we sleep. We will get you to protect you, we guide you for anything possible. From 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock, I wake the next morning with the sentry. Then say we don't do them after 4 o'clock. Then go wake the last Monday now, from 4 to 8.
Yeah, 12 to 2. Keep watch.
They get some people and they call for drugs and burglary. Because fire not the building, they say there is fire so where. Good evening, Fireforce. Can I help? Yeah, which happened? Huh? You have money, okay. So then the guy for call number for call say because we not a free line. He say he want money, this and that. I said, they call on this, he doesn't say they get any intention for mock the fire service no more. At times when you go, some of them call there, now false call, you get for come back with the engine empty, this and that makes some call the way they come, they check properly whether not a true call or just a fake call. We can get call back from police central control. Some fire will happen. We say no quick. Then can call me.
What's happening? Drink Boko water. Drink Boko water. Osh.
Hello? Yeah? What is the emergency line? Body are big,
Yeah, it's almost o'clock. You call up for carries. You see us now. Next time, you know, still with the rest to the rest. Because at the same time, you can knock fire, call fire. I go you.
That boss can't take care like you. Ah, Ricardo, show.
after done, we refill. From refill now, the Eastern Police, they will come back on the station. Can't up a bit for fire now. Because you know, we go for fire. Na ginger business. We get a protective tier. It get episafe at times. So we spray that water at the hose. That water you drop by you, the heat. That jacket you wear, it will protect you small. Then bullet cap your element of the work so. Now in case you're gonna fast something, say crack the element here. And always if you didn't heat. In case of anything ginger, you say you're gonna fast goes in the same stone. Anything I need protect you for the heat. I'm doing this. When you say fire, you can always agree to go let God lead the government act to win and support you. Because we call the constraint the way they go crazy. We really suffer. They're happy because they're not a man in life. If they work, they need to take it serious on family. But if you go outside, you go, you get small thing, you give you family and they're all happy. Like 2007, I can do it for first. And this year now, the 23rd, they make me 10 years.
When they call fire, we for respond automatically. So with what we say can do, we take over 30 minutes ahead before the early shift off. All the take over so now. If anything to do with the motor car, I report them. When I report them, they put her out of order. If there is another vehicle there, you place her with them. So that if a fire call come, at once the call come, we get fitted vehicle, we get guaranteed vehicle for responding to the fire call. So now that's what I can do so now. The fireman will take over the implement and go ask them how about the implement. If the vehicle they are prepared, you answer to them say yes, the vehicle they are all prepared to fetch fire. So that as fire call come, they don't need for ask again, I go that because you need to say prepare.